Henry, a picture that you took is now one of the most popular pictures in Bismarck right now.
It is.
This, of course, is the 7th Street underpass last evening. This is amazing.
Yeah, I've seen it high. I've never seen it that high.
I have lived here for a really long time, and I don't think I've seen it that high, aside from the time it was filled with hail.
Yeah, that's the thing. And Jacob had actually put together a side-by-side for people that were curious about that. It was pretty much just as bad.
So I have to ask you how you got here. Did you have to wade through some water to get to this vantage point to take
just
this
had to
picture?
take a boat to get up close. But no, just to let you know, one thing that I'm kind of impressed by, that's an iPhone photo.
Yeah.
That's an iPhone photo. Yes, I have an iPhone, but I know which of the two are better when it comes down to picture quality. But I was kind of impressed that the quality was that good. But yeah, no, that was right outside the medicine shop, and just managed to get a shot of that. But yeah, and the crazy part was that even at 11 o'clock last night, it was still just as high. It went down slightly, but it was still that high. But the 9th Street underpass, pretty much majority of that water was gone. It was still impassable last night at 11, but it was just a bit of water still underneath the train track. But
just
7th Street was still a mess.
So much water.
It was
so quickly. I was trying to get from my house on the south side to a meeting at Bismarck High.
And how did that go?
I couldn't find a way to get there. I tried Billings Avenue, I tried Washington Street, I tried 3rd Street. Finally, I was like, I'm just gonna go home, because I knew 9th would be a no way could I make it there.
Yeah, and right outside the building, like all of Broadway, 3rd, 4th, all of that was a mess. And then the videos that were going around the internet about Sanford. Sanford, that was the thing too. It was a mess. I gotta admit.
Unbelievable.
But if there's any good news about this, is that it looks like the flood threat, at least for the Bismarck, Mandan area and the westward, is pretty much over with, and we don't really need another day of that.
No, we don't. So people are wondering, why does this happen? It just was so much rain, the storm sewers just couldn't keep up.
They couldn't keep up, and then with the slow-moving storms, the jet streams weakening, the storms, when they develop, they have a hard time moving because of lack of motion. And that's when they slow to move and intensifying, because we got the hail as well. And there's just nothing that could do. The storm sewers, not sure of their condition. We have our thoughts and opinions, but they couldn't. The fact of the matter, at the end of the day, they couldn't keep up.
Well, and I know that it's not just people in Bismarck, in Mandan, and in our neck of the woods that are fascinated by this, but my sister, who lives on the eastern side of South Dakota, texted me and said, did your house float away? You know, just the things that she was seeing was just, it's just what you don't see.
You don't see. And the airport only got, like, I think 3/4 of an inch yesterday, a bit more today, but the rest of us, we got 2 to 6 inches of rain.
Wow. Yeah.
Absolutely.